I wonder if there's anybody else who's about ready to go home. I just wanna go where I'm only breathing your air. Father, hear my prayer, take me there, take me there. I wanna see, I just wanna see you harder than I used to. If I wanna see you clear, take me there, take me there, take me there. Yeah, tell me, have you ever seen her? Brother's so weighted, you can tell by his demeanor that he's really jaded, trying to get out this arena. He don't for something greater, but they say he's just a dreamer. But he has a treasure that he holds like gold, cause he knows something that the boys don't know. Nothing seems funny when his money's so low, but when he thinks about that place, man, he really wants to go. Then he ain't all obsessed with the cash he can get, cause he's looking to the heavens where his master is at. But he does have treasure and he's storing it up. So he's storing to us, it can't be stolen from us. So when the games of this world start weighing on the card, he's tired of the bills, he's praying on his card. He can't wait to be embraced by the Lord face to face. So he waits for his reward and he says, I just wanna go where only breathing your air. Father, hear my prayer, take me there, take me there. And he says, I just wanna see you harder than I used to. Come on. I wanna see you clear, take me there, take me there, take me there. Tell me, have you ever seen her? She's sick with a disease and is really trying to beat her. He's taking all the strength, she knows that it can't defeat her. Cause she gon' be with Jesus, she's more than just a dreamer. Her peace and her joy, man, they really ain't gone. It's all because she knows earth really ain't home. And even when she's by herself, she's really not alone. But sick is real with her while she's singing this song. She knows sickness might get her and death might grab her, but she ain't scared of death cause she trusted in the master. Was buried but he rose up a few days after. So death may attack her, but death cannot have her. So she tells her family, don't worry anymore. When she's gone from the body, she'll be present with the Lord. Her body will be raised, so much glory is restored. He is her reward, so she sings, I just wanna go where only breathing your air. Father, hear my prayer, take me there, take me there. And she sings, I just wanna see you harder than I used to. If I wanna see you clear, take me there, take me there, take me there. Ain't gotta know about you, but I can't wait till the day when I be with my Lord, everything is okay. And I be just like him, so my sin ain't in the way. Just giving his glory, that's where I wanna stay. A place me in shadows gives way to the real. Circumstances can't change the way that I feel. Joy of my Savior, the same we can't steal. Because it's been defeated, taking on the field. The real good life, I can't wait when he's taking soon. Until then, I'll be praising in the waiting room. Fighting by this grace, can't wait to embrace the groom. Until then, I'm like, I just wanna go where only breathing your air. Father, hear my prayer, take me there, take me there. I just wanna see you harder than I used to. If I wanna see you clear, take me there, take me there, take me there, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Southwestern Adventist University Saturday Night Hoops! We're going to have Kelvin Delvay open for us with prayer, and then we'll have the national anthem.
Bow your heads for prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for the sport of basketball. Thank you that we can come here, friendly competition, Lord, and have a great time. I ask that there be no injuries, and you can help us focus on you, Lord, as we're on the court and watching the game as well. In your name we pray, amen.
Can everyone please remove their hats and rise for our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, starting lineup for visiting Dallas Diesel. Starting at number 1, Trey Harden. Starting at number 10, DJ Weathers. Starting at number 15, Robert Harvey. Starting at number 23, Kendrick Holt. And playing and coaching, starting at number 2, at Quinton Johnson.
All right, everyone, give it up for your Swoon Knights! Number 1 from Dallas, Texas, Ryan Gill! Number 2 from Sacramento, California, Michael Lagos! From South Central Los Angeles, Stevie McCoy! From Layton, Matty Richard! Number 10 from Portland, California, Greg Gagos! Your head coach is Tyler Warren, and your assistant is George Fernandez. Give it up one more time for your Swoon Knights!
Welcome everybody to the stream. We're here back in Keene, Texas for game 2 of our doubleheader. SWAU University Knights up against Dallas Diesel. We've played this team before, as a matter of fact. We played them last year, and we won that game, so we'll see what happens this year. One of the club teams on our schedule. Yeah, that's what we're playing. So a lot more excitement. The gym is a little more full. It's a great night for basketball as we're getting ready for the tip-off here. Initial thoughts?
Honestly, I see a lot of people on the Southwestern Adventist University bench, and I don't see anyone on the Dallas Diesel bench.
And Swallow gets the tip. Start it off.
As Swallow gets the tip to start off this ball game, I'll be very, very interested to see if the Dallas Diesel get tired at any.
Yeah. Do we? As we see a first shot going there by Ryan. Do we start to run the ball then? I mean, I know it sounds like football, but do we start to move the ball like, big move down low by number 23 Dallas Diesel? Yeah. Or are we going to start pushing the ball to make them tired?
That's a great question, Kelvin. I think based on what I've seen the Knights do in previous ball games, I think we're going to run a little bit to start off, and then we'll adjust from there. Yeah. I think if we run a faster paced game and try to get off the quick shots,
I feel like that's what's going to happen here.
We'll build up a quick lead.
Over a minute passed here in the first half. Dallas Diesel, maybe not a lot of height, but neither does SWAU. So it's going to be evenly matched, I think, here as this goes on, as Dallas Diesel breaks it off here with the first basket of the game.
That was number 15, Robert Harvey.
Interested to see how Tyler uses this smaller lineup here with the Knights. Ball goes inside, little floater missed. Tried to get the offensive rebound. Couldn't get it. Oh, jacking up a three early. And Sativi with the rebound. Timeout.
And a quick timeout. Very quick
fast timeout
from the Knights.
He did not like something that he saw very early into the game.
Yeah, we're a little over a minute in.
Okay, so first three possessions, a lot of movement, a lot of ball movement early.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm curious to see what strategy Dallas Diesel comes out with, knowing that they're short a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's just 5 of them. How tired, how fastly, exhausted are they about to get?
That's exactly what I'm wondering too. With playing at faster pace, you get really tired and worn out very quickly. So I'm very interested in seeing how fast they want to keep going for the rest of the first half.
That's got to be the fastest timeout I think I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen a timeout that fast. I must have been something horrible that he saw.
Any thoughts, Kelvin? What do you think I could have?
I don't know. Maybe they just weren't running the play, perhaps. Good pass inside by Manny. Back out to Ryan, top of the key. Gets it back into Michael. Little jump hook.
Doesn't go, but Michael's able to grab. No, he's not. Michael almost at the rebound. It's a
great defensive play by Travis. As Michael comes up with the steal. Just mishandled the pass. So here we go again. Number 23 for Dallas Diesel. Kendrick Polk again puts Dallas Diesel up 4-0. Just 3 minutes past here gone in the first half. Dallas Diesel is actually running a lot of this fast break stuff.
Yes,
I wonder how long it's going to last, though. That's the problem.
That's what I'm really, really curious about, actually.
Travis with the ball here. It's going to go back inside.
It was a good look. He actually ripped and go, and he was wide open in the middle.
That's two jump hooks
that didn't get the ball
that we've missed already very early on into this game. Dallas Diesel they're going to hit a three here, missing off the Manny with the rebound. They're pushing the pace, surprisingly, for guys that are down, this many.
Yes, I'd agree. That surprised me as well. And
Travis finally gets the floater to go.
Based upon these last couple possessions, the Knights are really getting in the middle very easily.
Yeah.
So I'll hope to see them continue to go there.
Interesting, because they don't have that big of a height advantage. It's a long, very long three. Comes out from number 10. That was DJ Weathers, putting up Dallas Diesel 7-2 very early on in the first half here. Running a lot of screens.
Yeah, definitely a lot of flashing in the middle.
Good put up by Sativi.
With that reverse layup.
And I think if they can work the baseline, I think we'll be perfectly fine. I'm not sure what Tyler has already seen. There's a sub already coming in for the Knights.
And That's a charge. Good call by the ref. And it will go on number 23, Kendrick Polk.
Sub already coming in.
That is Philly Sandoval coming in for Travis.
Travis already coming out. Is there an injury? I think he's just trying to tell him something.
Yeah, it looks like Coach is trying to talk to him.
Not sure what's going on.
The Knights are continuing the
bad pass. Here's their player/coach missing a layup, trying to get the offensive rebound. A little confused as to why Tyler's pulled him. He must not be happy with these first 4 minutes. 16 minutes left here in the first half. Manny bringing the ball down very slowly. I don't know, questions already arising in my mind.
Yes.
But you're right, that ball is getting down low.
It is very, very easily. As Michael continues.
Layup after layup after layup. Just cannot go in.
Michael's able to grab his offensive board several times, but finally he was fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2.
That's frustrating. Having to miss 4 or 5 layups that fast.
But from an efficiency standpoint, I like how they're getting in the middle repeatedly.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's coming from that opposite side flash, if you notice.
Curious to see how much time Tyler's going to take here. It's putting Travis back in this ball game.
Subbed him out after.
Obviously, your best player on the team. Dallas Diesels is pushing it here with only 5 guys.
Yes.
Oh, thought the referee was a player.
Yep.
That's a mistake I've seen happen many times.
Yes.
You see the ref, you think he's a player.
Yeah.
Dressed as the same color as you.
And unfortunately, the refs are not willing to catch that pass for you.
Yeah, the ref's not going to shoot a 3 for you. So, Manny will. It's going to be short.
And so TV grabs the board as he tries to back in number 15. Kicks it out to Philly, who hits a 3.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Great shot. I think we're dominating the offensive boards at the moment. Deep. Very deep 3 by number 1.
From number 1.
Wow. A couple deep 3s already for Dallas Diesel.
Exactly. And Philly will try again.
But heat check.
He doesn't hit that one.
Number 15 with the rebound. Oh,
they say number 10 stepped on the line. So that'll be Knights ball.
Again, still keeping Travis on the bench. I don't know what he's telling him. I'm not sure what he told him. I didn't see anything in those first 5 minutes that suggested he needed to go out.
No, but I mean,
it's
Coach also called the timeout within the first minute of the game.
That's
so
also true.
There's
a lot of contact there on that shot by Manny, but nothing called by the refs.
Number 2, Aquinton brings up the ball.
Oh, a strip there by Philly. Gonna get the ball to Manny. He needs to look up. Oh, good shot by Manny. A lot of contact there. I think we've seen in both games.
Yes, a lot of contact that the refs are just playing through. And then Mike grabs the board, and Philly's coming up with the ball as he sets up for 3. And
it doesn't look like Dallas is really setting up an offense.
No.
Oh, just barely rolled out.
Manny grabs another offensive board, though, and Philly will take a 4th 3-pointer for the night.
Oh, good move inside.
With the inside board. And Aquinton will bring up the ball once again for Dallas Diesel.
Travis is coming back in. Maybe we can ask Tyler that question when we see him at halftime. What happened in that first minute?
As you mentioned, we know that Travis is kind of the floor general for our Knights.
Right.
So definitely, if Tyler wanted to change something, he would, talk to the floor general and try to send him in.
All right.
To get everyone on the same page.
Now, what I'm curious to see happens here, if these guys start getting into foul trouble, is that maybe, I think they're being a little cautious in terms of Dallas Eagles. They only got 5 guys. If they get into foul trouble early, what do you do?
Exactly.
You know?
I mean, I'm understanding that if you have 5 players and one person fouls out, then you will only have 4 people on the court.
Yeah.
And that I'm very interested in seeing, but I don't know if that's going to happen tonight or not.
See what happens here. The Knights are talking a lot defensively, which is good.
Yes.
They're trying to get into an offense here. I'm not sure exactly what they're getting at, but another just deep.
Another deep three. And that puts
And
the game.
immediately he goes to the bench.
That puts the game at 15.
Oh, good pass by Travis. Just out of bounds. Good hustle.
Good hustle by Sativi as he tried to grab that loose
Immediately
board.
that long 3 makes Tyler do something. I've got to get more length on the court, so he brings in Jalen, longer arms to play a guard position very, very high up on the court. So,
Yes.
And it helps to have long players.
Yes.
It's just
definitely.
simple. Yeah.
And it looks like they're in a 2-3.
I think they're going to try to get out of that soon, though.
Yep.
These deep threes are coming in. Bang! Another 3.
That number one.
That is Trey Harden. He's got a couple already from
long range.
Long distance.
Long range.
That ball, again, getting inside easily.
Yes, it's very easily.
Manny goes up again for that shot. Doesn't get it to go. It's a lot of contact looking for the foul. I don't think he's going to get it.
Oh, yeah. I think he's a little upset there's no call, but the refs have been letting them play, as we saw from the Lady Knights game.
Travis with the ball again. You begin to wonder. Deep 3 by Manny.
And he hits it.
He can do it as well.
Yeah.
Knights up 18-16. A lot of scoring.
Yeah, a lot of
Scoring going on here. In
deep range scoring.
Yeah. First 10 minutes of this game have been filled with a lot of scoring. Here we go. Another deep 3. Just short.
But number 10 hustling for the ball.
Able to grab his own board.
DJ Weathers loses it. Manny's racing down the court. He's got Ryan Gill with him, but he takes it himself. And he misses.
Just missed a layup. Shot here by number 15.
Robert Harvey.
Robert Harvey putting it in. Tie ball game with 9 minutes gone here in the first half. Looking very quickly.
Traffic out
that
here.
middle is just wide open.
Yep.
I also don't think Dallas is trying to tire themselves out.
No, I would agree. Aquinton with the steal.
Oh, trying to go behind the back. That's a travel.
That will be Knight's ball.
Oh.
No.
Are they calling a foul?
Yeah, I believe they called a foul, actually.
Foul number 2. Interesting. Okay.
That foul was
Ryan
on
Gill.
Ryan Gill.
Interesting call there. I didn't think he had possession.
No.
But we'll see here.
Mike checks
10:45.
out. Mike Latohoy checks out for the first time this game. He grabbed a lot of boards, a lot of offensive boards.
Even smaller lineup now for
Yes.
a good steal by Travis.
Travis with the steal.
He's by himself. He'll put that in.
With Travis's easy 2 points, the score is now 20-18.
Yeah.
The Knights up by 2.
That's about as easy as it gets for a guy like that.
Yeah.
Such a versatile player. He can kind of do everything for your team.
Definitely.
And they rely on them a lot.
Yes, definitely.
Another deep 3. And I think when it gets until later parts of this game, they're going to start settling for those deep 3s because I don't think they have the energy, the manpower to run.
Yes, I would agree. They're actually running a whole lot more than I expected them to.
Especially
considering they only have 5 guys.
No timeouts. Okay, the first timeout. Yeah. But besides that, no stoppage. Okay, well, wow. Literally read my mind as I was talking. Dallas Diesel takes a timeout
I didn't catch who called timeout, but I want to say it was the player coach.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say the player coach, I think, called the timeout. I'm very, very curious with a player coach. Like,
Now, if you're Tyler, you're up by 2. You feel like you should be up by more, though, right? Against a team with only 5 guys, they can't sub.
Yes. honestly, I think the Knights are playing kind of slow in comparison to their usual. I find them to be a continuous pacer team. You know, they kind of run pretty often.
Right. Yeah.
And like you're saying, against a team with only 5 guys, you think they will run it. You know, every possession, every chance.
They don't want to push the ball.
Exactly.
Just under 10 minutes here.
We've seen, I believe, 3 substitutions for the Knights.
Not a lot of stoppage of play.
No.
Not a lot of rest for either team here.
Definitely not a lot of fouls either. They've been
the Knights already have gone 7 deep.
Yes.
Into their bench. So
there definitely have not been too many calls. The refs are letting them play. And the Knights are continuing with the 2-3. Or no, actually, they switch back to man. They are back in man.
Oh, another steal by Travis. He's going to have a guy chasing him. Oh, puts it up with the left. A nice little roll there by Travis.
Very crafty looking.
Yeah, realizing the defender was on his back.
Yes.
Putting it in very smooth. You begin to see signs of fatigue in Dallas Diesel.
Yes.
Already.
Yeah.
Very close.
And that is something I definitely want to watch. You know, if their style of play gets
got out of hand.
If Dallas Diesel's style of play gets slower and more efficient because they'll slow down and take, you know, really great shots,
Travis
or if they'll slow down and end up taking you know, rougher shots.
Travis there with the turnover.
Yeah.
Not happy with himself.
No, he's
and immediately Tyler goes to the bench. Interesting to see how that progresses throughout the game.
We've got Philly, Manny, Jalen, Sativi, and Ryan Gillen.
Again, the threes keep coming from Dallas Diesel. And I think they're going to keep doing that until the second half, I think. Spacing right now, very good.
Very good, and they keep getting in the middle.
Close to an over the back call there.
They're
going to trap there, try to get out of it.
Dallas
Here comes
Diesel.
number 10. Blocking foul. Not a lot of contact there, but
no, but the ref chose to call.
Ref saw something we didn't apparently.
Yes.
But
it is still a close ball game. It's 22-18.
Just 4 points. You know, if you're Dallas Diesel, wow, what a crafty little play.
And they save it.
I mean, if you're Dallas Diesel, you only got 5 guys.
And Jalen finishes on the easy layup.
You're playing a lot of minutes. You almost feel like they just want this first half to be over with.
Right.
So they can get right back to, you know, doing what they were doing.
Or I imagine, you know, if they kept up with a really, really fast game, they just utilize their timeouts in order to get their rest.
Oh.
As Ryan gets the charge called on number 23, I'm sorry, Kendrick Polk. That is 2 on him.
Something interesting to watch, though. We got to pay attention to that foul game.
Definitely.
You know, if these guys start picking up 3-4 fouls early in this first half, you know, what are they going to go to?
Exactly.
But that middle seems to be open. They're playing a 3-2, which is not something you think they'd be playing.
Well, you got to think that a zone essentially would be less tiring than man.
Right.
That way you don't have to chase everyone around the court, and you can kind of, or at least if the ball isn't on your side, you can kind of relax a bit. So
there aren't a lot of shooters right now on the floor for the Knights.
No.
So you wonder why Dallas Diesel would be in a 3-2s, you know.
Oh, that's true as well.
You figure of all people, the Knights would be, you know, especially coming off the big threes that Dallas keeps putting up. Another jump shot here. Just doesn't go. Offensive rebound, number 23. Puts it up again. Just can't get it to fall. Not sure what's going on. A little tussle underneath the basket. Looks like they're going to call foul on Sativi. He had the ball. Not sure what the ref saw. Wow. I'm not sure what that call was. Tyler arguing it, and I don't think they're going to change it. Quick pass in here.
But Manny swims in for the rebound.
Yeah.
And he's pushing the ball up quick, kicking it out to Philly, who takes a three, but doesn't get it to drop.
Number 23 down the floor. Good move to get the layup in. They're only down 4 points. This is what's amazing to me right now. Despite having 5 guys, we keep mentioning it.
Yes. And definitely playing at the rate of speed the game is going at. You know, you think they would get really tired out, but they look to be doing just fine to me.
7 minutes left in this ball game. I mean, in the first half, sorry.
Yes.
And we've seen a very fast game from both teams.
Sounds like Manny's trying to help out his teammates.
It's a lot of talking going on the floor.
Yes.
Nice little floater by Kendrick Polk.
It is a 2-point ball game.
2-point game with 6:30 left in the first half.
Looks like Eli and Michael are checked to set in for the Knights.
Okay, you know, on this next dead ball here, let's say another timeout here comes pretty quick. What do you tell your team if you're Tyler? Your best player's on the bench. He's now about to check in as Travis. You're only up 4 against a team with 5 guys. What do you say?
To be honest, I'm curious about their strategy. I can't really tell whether they're looking to go for the jump shot or they're looking to go inside. Because they've actually been getting a well-balanced of both. Philly was able to drop a couple threes, and Michael was able to get a lot of post touches. So I think it all depends on what their mentality is in terms of play style.
It's a heck of a pass there. Couldn't make the layup. Player/captain tries that around the back move again. And Satifi comes up with the ball. They're going to reset here with Manny.
Manny talking to his team from the top, and Jalen with that easy post touch that we've been talking about all half.
He's missed 5 or 6 of those already.
I noticed something, Kelvin. The Dallas Diesel, when Swau gets the paint touch near the top, you know, the free throw line, that middle guy doesn't go up to you. Do you think that's the fatigue talking? Like we were saying, you know,
I think so.
only having 5
I
guys?
just think they are trying to save everything possible. They understand the situation they're in.
Yeah, because there haven't been closeouts on that free throw line jumpers that several players have taken already.
5 minutes left in this game. You begin to wonder, you know, Travis again, who just came into the game.
Another easy layup converted. And Dallas Diesel's bringing up the ball once again. The score 28-22. They were just within 2 a minute ago.
Now it's a 6-point game with just under 5 minutes left. Oh,
And
another
Travis,
steal.
another
I think
steal.
it was out of bounds, though.
He was out of
Sure
bounds.
was. Heck of a play.
So
Those are the type of things you want to see. The help defense, coming in on the backside, getting a steal like that. Oh, very smart play there, realizing he was going up.
And Eliop grabs the board. Travis pushes it up.
Dribbled again. It's a lot of sloppy play. Eli takes a shot in the corner. A short.
But Sativi is fouled on his putback rebound.
Dallas Diesel's arguing that backcourt call that you just saw.
Yeah. I believe the last touch was on one of them, though.
Yeah.
So refs made the right call there.
heading into the free throw line. Not something, honestly, that we've seen in the past bother the Knights. A lot of the guys are good free throw shooters, and as we saw last game with the girls' game, you wonder, man, if they'd made some of those free throws, how much of a bigger lead there would have been.
As he missed the second, Michael grabbed the rebound, but unfortunately he couldn't convert on that second chance point.
Yeah, it's going to stay here. Swallow's ball. I think Eli's going to inbound the ball here. 4:20 left in the first half. 6-point lead by the Knights. You'd almost expect it to be a lot more.
Yes, considering there's only 5 guys.
considering the amount of open looks they've been able to get, Sativi gets a nice little jump shot here to go.
Off the assist from Eliab.
If you can get maybe a couple guys rolling, I think then you'll be perfectly fine. As we go here, player / coach directing offense here for Dallas Diesel.
And he'll also
Nice little jump shot.
hit the jump shot from the free throw line as Travis rushes the ball up the court.
Only up 6.
Sativi.
Oh,
Cutting
just
to the
missed
middle.
a simple little layup.
Yeah, after he had such an open cut in the middle.
Those
And
things
a
have been shot.
deep three,
They're
but
gonna
a
call a
foul.
foul here.
They're going to call a foul on Travis. After Trey Harden, number 1, pulled up from a...
Fans here in the building not happy about that one.
No, not at all.
Not sure what he saw. I think he just on the release. I think
Yeah, well, he'll be
But-
going to the line here for 3 as he hit the first one. We'll have 2 more.
both teams with 5 team fouls.
Yes.
And makes the first 2, and he can make this a 1-possession game with 3 minutes left.
In the first half.
You just wonder what's going through the head of some of these players, thinking, man, we should be up 15 right now.
Yes.
Jump shot there by Travis is gonna fall. It's a good roll.
And I noticed for the Swallow Knights, there's continuous shots from that free throw line area,
Well,
which is really good, actually.
they're just
You
not
want-
falling.
Yeah. Those are good shots. They're pretty close to the basket. They just haven't been falling too
And
frequently.
being smart, Dallas Diesel slowing down the game. Here comes Travis. By himself. Already 6, 8 points already just off fast breaks. The fatigue is starting to settle in.
I think so.
But for
There's-
Dallas Diesel, they're slowing it down, trying to
Yes.
keep it as slow as possible.
Which is what we imagined too when you said
Right.
the fatigue, long three.
Three-point shot
that
here
he
by
hits
Trey
again.
Harden. This man has already got 4 3-pointers
He
in this
he
first
can
half.
see it from long range.
Bad pass inside. Gets it stolen. Comes Dallas Diesel on the fast break. Just going to pull up a 3.
wow.
Wow.
Quentin Johnson.
I think they're going to counter to 2. I think his foot was on the line. Just with
Yes.
2 minutes left here.
It's a 2-point ball game.
Two-point ball game.
Travis
TV
found
misses another
TV.
layup. Eli in the corner's got to get it back out to Trav. Another free throw jump shot goes for Travis. I think he's finding his groove. I think whatever Tyler told him on the bench
Yeah, I would agree.
really worked.
I would agree.
Just under 2 minutes here. If you're Dallas Diesel, are you still pushing the pedal?
No, I think at this point in the half, they want to slow it down and start conserving their energy. Or not even necessarily that they want to slow it down. I think they just don't have energy, and they,
That's a good point.
you can't get that rest.
Travis again with a layup. Trying to
Well,
extend
it's-
this lead by
yeah.
halftime. Trying to go with some momentum.
Yes.
Going to the halftime by a lot.
It's a 6-point ball game. And number 23 will take a 3,
Another 3. A lot of 3s going up for this Dallas Diesel team.
and Manny will bring
Manny
it up.
comes up with
He's
the
looking
rebound.
for Sativi in the middle, who
Oh, should have just taken it up. Not sure what happened there. I think they're going to call this Dallas Diesel ball.
It was Mike and Robert on the hustle, but it'll be Dallas Diesel ball.
1:04 left here in the first half.
Yeah, and Dallas Diesel's bringing up the ball once again. They appear to be really slowing it down this possession. Looking towards the middle. And Kendrick Polk on the easy basket.
Making this a 4-point game
As Luis
with a minute left. The clock's starting to wind.
Martinez checks in to Schwau. And on the spin, just doesn't get it to fall at Quinton. Almost
Good
got
steal.
the 3, but Philly with the steal.
Oh, gets stolen again. He's just going to pull up a 3. I don't know about that one, but
TJ Weathers was able to grab the
they're
rebound.
really loving the three right now. They're not going to
And with
save for the last
26
shot. It's going to be a
seconds left.
blocking foul
Yeesh.
as he hits that shot. I think we're going to get an interview here with head coach Tyler just in a couple minutes. 25 seconds left here on the clock. We will see what happens. The Dallas Eagles going to get this ball in, probably hold for the last shot of the half. Comes back to Trey Harden, who's just been on fire from the three-point line. They're just going to hold till the last shot here. Start moving, 6, 5. Another long three goes down. Only 1 point separates the game at this point. The score 38-37 heading into halftime. We're going to get a very quick, fast interview here with head coach Tyler Woolridge to see what he thinks his team can do heading into halftime. What adjustments do you make? We'll see here. We're going to get Tyler up here in just a second. See if we'll get that interview or not. I think he may want to go talk to his team real fast. We're here at halftime. 38-37 is the score here. Knights up by 1 against Dallas Diesel, a team you figure with only 5 guys would be up by a lot more, but we'll see what Tyler has to say to his guys. So we'll skip on the head coach interview. We'll get that after the game. Get his thoughts on the finish of this one. But we'll be right back. right, Jalen. So give me your halftime speech that you just gave your Knights in the locker room.
Guys, I feel like we could play a whole lot better. I don't think they're playing their style of play, honest with you, Kevin. I don't think they're playing their style of play at all.
I just wonder why we're not running the ball. Like,
Exactly.
run the ball on them. Like,
I feel
fly
like-
down the court. They have to be exhausted. There has to be a sense of fatigue settling in.
Yeah, I think I've been emphasizing on the fact that they're only playing 5 guys, so if they wanted to, they should just run and really, really push the ball. But
Interesting to see if Dallas Diesel makes some adjustments. Do they come out quick here to see if they can keep the lead? Going into this last half here.
I'm curious. I really want to compare Dallas's efforts, like as in their hustle, their energy, in comparison to the end of the first half. Because I feel like towards the end of the first half, their fatigue really got to them.
Yeah. That 3 shot's been working for them.
Almost definitely.
Another deep. Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Very quick pass inside. Blocked away. Saved.
By Travis.
Oh, I don't know what. A great play. Crazy little sequence
really,
there.
Really good hustle.
Tried to keep it in bounds.
But unfortunately, it'll still be Dallas' ball.
Tried to keep it in bounds. Now, Dallas only down 1 point here. Starting the second half, and you begin to think, if you're the Knights, you know, when is enough enough? When are we going to stop letting these big threes?
Well, thing, you know, we're just coming in on a new half, so we got essentially the score is 0-0, as my old coach would like to say. So
Another 3 by Trey Harden. This man is on fire as he puts Dallas Diesel up 40-38.
And Ryan takes a 5-foot jumper, but it's off, and it'll be Dallas' ball.
Off the hands of Mike.
As what you were saying, Kelvin, enough is enough. Do you think it's offensively or defensively in terms of the Knights?
You know what I think could happen here? I think the Knights could go man. I think they could man up and make them move the ball more, make them get tired more.
You know, funny enough, I think that's exactly what they're doing. I think they're in a man right now in comparison to the 2 they were in for most of the second
I
first
think they're
half.
still in a zone. Another big rebound. They're going to call a foul here on the ground. I'm not sure who it's on. I think they're going to call that on Mike for a push in the back. Dallas Diesel again's going to get the ball here.
Oh, quick inbound.
He's going to quick inbound.
It's off and out of bounds once again. It'll still be Dallas' ball.
They tell you not to save the ball on your own side.
And Sativi actually walks back onto the court with a little bit of a limp.
A little limp ankle. I think he's coming out.
That'll actually be Mike.
Yeah. Mike, actually. Keep an eye on that ankle. Let's see what goes on. Another fast inbound.
Looks like they're looking to get it inside,
Yeah.
but that one didn't fall.
Here we go. Now we're running. Travis just too fast.
Yep. That's actually what I've been looking for from them.
Right.
I've been looking for that really fast-paced.
Trying to get them to just fly by the Dallas guys as they're tired. Another 3 from Trey Harden. That guy just doesn't stop shooting threes.
Definitely.
I mean,
Travis has the ball in the middle for a jumper, and he hits it.
He's heating up.
Yes.
We have seen that man put up impressive numbers by himself.
Definitely.
We've seen him do this by himself.
And we've really seen him have a quiet first half.
Yeah, very quiet.
But
Not sure what happened.
Starting through the gates, he's been hitting a couple.
So the interview with Tyler got moved to the end of the game.
Yes.
And I definitely want to ask him what happened in that first half in terms with Travis. Maybe something was wrong chemistry-wise. I don't know if the plays were not just being called. I don't know what was going on, but I definitely want to find out. Plus, star players need their treatment, so
Definitely.
he's your star player. So if something's not happening, it looks like he's the one at the moment in this huddle
Exactly.
talking to the team.
Well, you know, sometimes people just don't see things as clearly, you know. Maybe something just wasn't clicking for Travis, and they had to regroup. Sometimes this happens even to the best of the star players.
Yeah. And he knows the system. Travis has been here long enough. He understands the game.
Yeah, this is his 3rd year here.
Yeah, and we've got a guy who's played ball outside of the country. He's played for club teams around the world in France and stuff like that. So he knows the game, and it's good to have a guy like that on your team.
Actually, I think that's really, really interesting because in everywhere you go, they play basketball a little differently.
Right.
So to be able to have all that different experience, that's really helpful.
It's interesting because you can see a little bit of the European style of play in Travis's game.
Yes.
You know?
I do, now that you say that. I was not aware of that, but now that you say that, I do see it. As Eliab drives in and kicks out to Luis, who doesn't hit the three, but the TV grabs rebound, and Travis on the easy putback.
Knights up by 1, and an inbound violation, stepped outside of the line as he was inbounding.
Kelvin, how often do you see that happen?
You know, it's interesting. It happens a lot in the NBA.
You're absolutely right.
And sometimes you just get into the flow of the game and you want to get the ball in quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
And you forget to step where you need to step.
Yep.
Spacing a little off here for the Knights, but
Jalen almost set up for 3, but it looks like they're going to call a reach in. Number 2, Equinton.
Reach and foul. I'm not sure if I'm going to call a delay a game there, or he just threw the ball to the Knights bench as Mareko's going to spot up a 3 here, short, bounced off a player's head. Louis going to try again, still scoreless in this game. Sativi with a great rebound.
And the score right now is 46-43. The Knights are up by 3.
Good defense here by Travis.
And a long 3.
Just short
From Trey Harden.
17 minutes left here in the first half as Jalen goes up for a layup, just short.
Doesn't get
Louis
it.
can't get it to go in.
Kicked out to Travis, and he puts it in for 2.
So now,
looks like Trey Harden's trying to bring it up the court.
interesting to see what happens here. Up by 5. We've seen the Knights have these like 7-8 points lead, and then they just disappear.
Yes. And as you had mentioned before, not too many substitutions.
Oh. Foul in the back on Louis. Questionable.
But that'll
Dallas
be,
Diesel's going to keep the ball here.
and that'll be Lewis's first.
And 1. It's going to go in.
Number 23, Kendrick Polk. He'll be shooting 1 shot, and he
Goes
hits
right
it.
in. I mean, this is a 2-point game, Jalen.
Yes.
With 16 minutes left.
The Knights
Should
are
not be
still-
that way. What a pass by
What a
Travis
pass.
inside. That's how you break that zone.
Honestly, for the Knights are getting into the middle very, very well. I've noticed it in the first half, and it's continued on in this third quarter. They're getting the ball into the middle really well.
Just misses a couple little layups there.
Then he races down the court, and Travis on the reverse, high off the backboard, but it goes in.
Travis right now is heating up.
Yes, he has.
And teams know. Oh, mercy. I'm not sure what that was.
But that goes out of bounds, and it will be Knights ball as Bryson checks in for looks
Manny.
like Manny.
We've seen Travis, though, single-handedly take over ball games, and it looks like he's tired of just sitting around and keeping this game close. He wants to extend the lead here. Back out to Mareko for 3. Oh, Louis can't get the tip to go in.
Bryson finally grabs it, kicks it out to Travis.
Oh, Jalen can't get the shot to go in. Wow, what a defensive play by Sativi to keep that ball in play. Hit it off that guy's foot.
The crowd is very enthusiastic
Yeah.
after seeing the magnificent passing.
And we've also seen when this crowd gets into it here,
It helps motivate the team.
helps a lot of kick ball here by Trey Harden.
Looks like Travis had gone down and ran through a screen on that last possession. Let's see if they'll go to it again.
A little bigger lineup here for the Knights.
The TD flashing towards the middle like we saw the post do in the first half.
Oh, good pass inside.
Great ball movement on that last
All right.
possession.
So now this lead has grown to 8. We've seen it happen twice in the first half. Can the Knights hold it? That's the problem.
Looks like they are in that 2-3. I was looking for
Wow.
a man earlier.
Deep, another
As
deep
the TV
three.
grabs the board and Travis races up the court. And into the lane for Louisiana. Oh, just the Knights can't get it to fall as the ball goes out of bounds, but it'll stay Knights ball with 14:38 left in the second half.
Little tiny jumpers. And you what you don't want to do is give Dallas Diesel a false sense of hope to say, hey, you're still in this game.
Yes.
Right now you want to shut this game down as Travis just misses a layup that you just don't ever see him miss.
Definitely. And I want to say, I feel Dallas is kind of slowing down a little earlier than they had previously played in the first half. Kind of a different style of play. But the shot
There
falls.
by Kendrick Polk. Wow. And, you know, with 5 guys, they're not giving up. They're not giving in. Just had a lot of looks today that maybe just aren't the best. Louis finally gets one to go. Missing a couple layups, big layups.
Yeah.
So we'll see here what happens as the game goes forward. Oh, a block.
On the block, and Travis racing up the court.
Oh, what a pass. Between his legs to Mareko.
Really nice, but Dallas is pushing up as well, and he shoots
Trey
the three.
Harden short again on the 3. Kendrick Polk with a rebound. He's been a monster.
He has. He's grabbing a number of boards. They got it into the lane, and
Trey Harden again?
yes, Trey
I
Harden.
mean, they're keeping it
converts.
close. Listen, we talked about this in the first half. We knew they were going to get tired eventually. We knew the fatigue was going to be a factor. Is it too late to maybe call this thing for them?
That's a good question. You never know where spurts are going to come from.
Oh, what a pass.
Off of that great pass of Travis to Sativi. I'm talking spurts as in shooting spurts. Because you know they got several guys who can light it up.
Travis
So,
having a monster second half here.
yes.
After a first half where we weren't sure maybe what was going on with the offense, you know?
Yes, exactly.
Spin move here by Kendrick Polk. He's going to put it up.
And
Wow.
he got it in somehow.
What a move. Hey, it's a big man, but he can move with the ball.
Definitely.
All right, so let me throw a hypothetical here at you. Hypothetically, if Dallas Diesel had a coach, you bring him to the sideline, what are you telling him?
That's a good question.
The 3 has been falling for them. And so if it were me, I'd say I keep going with the 3. Right now at the moment, Kendrick Polk is just lighting it up
Definitely.
down low. So
You know, that's actually very interesting, Kelvin. I'm thinking of that aspect. Because as a coach, you see what's going on the court, and sometimes you'll make substitutions, but they only have 5 guys.
right,
So what you see on the court, that's what you're going to get. And
Right.
if a coach were there to call him to the side, you have to realize you have to go based off of what the players are doing. You can't really make
right.
changes or substitutions like that. You have to try and talk, and that'd be very, very interesting.
Defensively, should they change anything?
I feel like they're moving slower than before.
Okay.
So to
We
conserve
expected that.
energy, yes, to conserve energy, I would stick with a spread out zone.
Well, guys are still moving.
Yeah,
I'm surprised at how much energy
they all
these guys
have.
still
Yeah.
have up until this point.
Yeah, they have mad props from me for that.
Kendrick Polk again just going inside. Thought he got hit in the arm.
Yeah.
And here comes a fast break for the Knights as Travis Finds Jalen in the corner, just short. Maybe gets the shooter's touch.
Oh, but Sativi grabbed the board and
Nope,
he
doesn't
can't
get it
that
again.
one to fall. But it'll still be Knight's ball. 11:53 left in this second half.
Yeah, just under 12 minutes left. You almost feel like this half is going a lot slower.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like that first half went by really, really fast.
Kind of like how they were all moving. And Bryson will take that three, but it's a little short.
A little collision there. Player between player. Interesting note. There's only one player on the Knights that has not played.
Yes.
Tyler has gone to all his bench except for one player. We'll see if that changes here in the second half. As player/coach brings up the ball.
Yes. I think I noticed a little tendency also for the Knights when, actually, speaking of what you just said, Kelvin, Micah is set to check in right now.
Oh, wow. Today, I don't know what it is, but I've been calling a lot of shots today.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Not to give myself a lot of props, but oh, good move here, going baseline. Oh, what a move by Jalen Mareko to get that ball into the paint. And you almost feel like you want to attack these guys to get them in foul trouble.
Right? Yes, definitely. And honestly, you would think these guys don't want to attack too much, you know, and wear out their energy. But it seems like this half, they haven't been going for long-range shots as much.
So now the lead is starting to grow.
Yeah.
Now we're at 11 points here with 10:40 left. Travis is heating up, and they just have no answer for him at the moment. No one right now has the energy to keep up with Travis,
Definitely.
especially with how fast he's moving. What a good look inside.
From Robert Harvey.
Gets the underneath layup to go. They're still sticking to this 3-2.
Yep.
Almost looks like a 1-2-2.
It does. But Travis.
They're getting killed inside as a foul goes in before that shot went up. Louis got to finish that.
Yep. I think that is actually that last play that we kind of saw right there works to Southwestern's advantage. Because when you have that high pick and roll, you kind of draw another defender up to try and help that person getting screened.
Right.
And then you get that easy little basket down low. So we'll see if they want to continue that as Manny and Micah check in.
Checking in for the first time this year, as a matter of fact.
Really? All right, Micah.
So a longer, faster lineup here.
Yes.
I think Tyler is just really trying to push the gas now.
Yes, I would definitely.
He says we're up by 11, 10 minutes left. Let's just end this thing now.
Long
Deep
three.
three. Steve picks it up. Here comes a fast break again.
Micah fumbles the ball, but able to
Oh, good pass inside to Sativi.
to kick it out to Travis.
He's going to take that three. He got it. What a shot by Travis.
He even got one little dribble for you when
I'm
with that.
curious to find out how many points he has in
Yes.
this half already, because he is lighting it up. Whatever Tyler told him at halftime worked 100%. That's going to be a foul here on player/coach. So interesting to see.
Yes, definitely.
Interesting to see how Dallas is going to play this. Now this lead has grown a lot more than I think they wanted it to. Travis directing things out here. Travis looking around.
Looks like they're setting up a play right here. As Manny runs the baseline.
Oh, good look inside. It's going to be a foul again on number 2.
That was actually a really good look. I don't know if you saw, Kelvin, but Micah was going to come around at
was
the very
wide open for that.
Yes, at the very end of that play. That was a good look.
Number 2 now with 4 fouls.
Eesh.
It's only 5 in college. Six in the NBA. So interesting to see if maybe Tyler starts to attack him, try to pick up maybe that 5th foul, and then from then, what do? I don't understand. I don't understand what position the Dallas Diesel puts himself in if they lose a man.
That is so true. You're absolutely right.
Timeout here called by Dallas Diesel. All right, 9:13. It looks like Travis has done pretty much everything for the Knights in the second half.
Definitely.
We'll see what happens here as this half progresses.
I think the Knights as a whole, they look more organized and prepared in terms of their offense. So like we pointed out, Tyler called a timeout rather quickly to start off the game.
Yeah.
They feel more fluid now. I think they're more comfortable.
And like I said, I want to ask him about that timeout early on.
Very, very curious.
We'll see if we can work out, depending on what happens here in this game, get the player of the game up here as well.
Yes.
Let's see if we can do that. Running a baseline play here.
The TV caught that inbound
Eliab has
pass.
come into the game.
Travis directing traffic.
Yeah. Now, we have not seen a lot of Manny today.
No, we have not, actually.
He's usually one of the focal players. And speaking of, he has the ball at the moment. Oh, just a little too long of a pass.
Looks like a little misconnection, and it'll be Dallas Diesel ball.
Eliab couldn't hang on to that pass.
Yeah, but definitely, as you were saying, I like the game plan that the Knights have come out with this second half. I feel like the shot selection, they've had their fair share of misses, but the shot selection is pretty fluid.
They wanted to move a lot faster today.
Yes.
So here we go on the fast break again, and this is something that they needed. Eli with a nice layup. That ball's gonna go way over. It's gonna be Knights ball. Again, the fast pace
Yes.
is, I think, something that Tyler probably pushed at halftime and said, guys, we got to start running.
Yes.
We've got the bodies. Don't worry about it if you get tired. We'll bring someone in. So.
And I think it would be in their mindset to try and tire out Dallas, considering the fact that they are kind of short man.
One of the very few shots we've seen Manny take today is Steve gets a great rebound. What do you think is going through Dallas's mind right now? Is it just over? Do we have a little bit of energy left in us to keep going?
Honestly.
With 8 minutes left in this game. Another deep three.
From number 10, DJ Weathers. It's funny that he took
Look
that
at how
three.
fast they're moving.
And Eliab on the reverse. Really good cut there.
Up by 17 points.
And it's funny, as number 10 took that three, I was going to say they should go for more threes. I feel like they went away from that part of their ball game, and it worked so well for them in the first half.
It also doesn't help that your legs are tired, as Eliab now with 2 in a row is going to try to take a three. Oh, it's going to be an over-the-back foul here on Manny. Those calls are so tough to make because you got 2 guys jumping for it. And you got to make the decision. Did he go over him? Did he not?
Yeah.
So
that's only his first, though, as Dallas brings up the ball.
Down 17 inside. Some miscommunication defensively, and I think Tyler's going to go to his bench here.
Micah a little late on the rotation.
Yeah.
They got that bucket there. But the score is 77-62.
I think if you're the Knights, attack them down low.
Yes.
I think they're tired. They're 2 big men that they have retired. I'd go down low on them as much as possible.
I would agree. And it would appear as though they are back in that 2-3 defense that they kind of went away from a little bit.
Another three by number 10.
And I think that's actually the weakest part of the 2-3 if you decide to go with it.
Right.
You have to watch that skip pass.
The wing.
Yep.
The Knights want a timeout here before things get out of hand.
Yep. 77-65 is the
Got
score.
an 8-0 run here by Dallas. When you think I mean, you would have thought these guys are done. They're exhausted.
Yes.
They're still going. Tyler very adamant in that huddle right now.
And you got to think this really works to Dallas's advantage to have timeouts called, not against them because they all finally get their rest.
Now, being a club team, it's difficult to get a lot of players sometimes to travel. So you can only imagine maybe how much closer this game would be if they had 3 or 4 players on the bench they could go to.
Yeah, we actually have the list right here. They're supposed to have 13 players, and ironically, they only have 5 today.
It's harder with some club teams and
yeah, definitely
to get everyone to travel to where you need to go, but you can only imagine.
Yep.
We can just
because I imagine it really changes their game.
Another jump shot by Travis.
Yes, it's Travis. It's that shot. You have to change your game to play to the number of people you have.
Short 3 here. A lot of contact down low. Travis is going to end up with the ball. Micah scores a layup. And now the fatigue is settled in. Just under 6 minutes to go. The crowd is getting into it. You can kind of feel Dallas Diesel kind of already a little defeated, if you ask me.
Yes.
Oh, bad turnover there.
A 2-on-1 quickly turned into a different 2-on-1 with Kendrick Polk finishing on that possession.
And I think if you're Tyler after this game, depending on how this outcome goes, you talk to your team about the little things. The little turnovers, they just seem to kill him, and they put him in bad situations.
Yes.
So Manny directed traffic going back down low. Just the pass got away from him.
Yeah, Michael's not able
Kendrick
to
Polk
catch
is
it.
coming. He's coming. That's a big man going down the lane.
He finishes on the scooping up.
They're not done yet. Just under 5 minutes. Here in Keene, Texas. Great night. We saw the Lady Knights win in the game earlier. Hoping to get a doubleheader W here for the guys and the girls.
Yeah.
Just under 5 minutes here. Yeah. Dallas Diesel's not giving up. They're going to go back to Travis, who's been hot all game. There he goes again. Little floater.
Floater in the middle. The Knights that went away from her for the paint touches. That possession they went back to when it worked for them. The score is 83-69.
Another deep 3
from DJ Weathers. He and Trey Harden had a number of long-range threes in the first half.
They are just letting them fly today.
And the score is actually 11, so.
You think about it, a couple shots, couple turnovers here.
Yeah, exactly.
Travis is going to pull up a 3 of his own. Says, I can do it as well, brother.
Anything you can do, I can do. Hey, we had mentioned during the previous game, at this time in the ball game, possessions matter. Because as you kind of just mentioned right now, 2 or 3 possessions.
Another 3 by Trey Harden. This is unbelievable.
So you want to make sure you minimize the turnovers and bad shots, because 2 or 3 possessions in this game could go another way.
I mean, wow. And Tyler looks like he's not happy with what's going on right now. He's bringing in 4 guys as Travis takes another 3. And here comes a fast break. There's 3 minutes left.
Kendrick Polk.
Oh, good move inside.
The back end.
Wow.
The challenging shot.
3 minutes left, and if you're the Knights, you figure if this keeps going, is Tyler going to call timeout here pretty soon? It's only a 9-point game.
It's only a 9-point game.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep. Just as you called it.
Yeah, just as I called it. I promise I'm not a magician. I'm just throwing my ideas out there that seem to be happening.
What do you think it is Tyler's saying right now to the?
He's got to tell his guys to relax. They're playing too antsy. They're playing too much off the ball. They're trying to complicate everything. The reason they took this lead was a fast break. They were running the ball. They were getting nice little layups. Now they're settling for jump shots. So with just 3 minutes left around that area, Dallas Diesel heated up here. which I did not think was going to happen this late into the game.
No, I did not either. But as we keep saying, there's a couple possessions, and then the swing of the game can go in the complete opposite direction.
Listen, 2 threes here,
And it's a 3-point game.
and it's a 3-point game. So,
we've seen the Knights kind of switch between like a kind of stretch 3-2, a 2-3, and a little bit of man. What do you think they're going to finish up the?
I don't know. I don't see a lot of shooters out here on the court for the Knights. So I think they're going to try to go down low with this ball as much as possible. Travis, your only shooter here on the floor, in my opinion. But you've got length in Lewis, you've got length in Jalen, you've got quickness with Bryson,
And a little strength with Ryan.
I think you're going to go down. I think they're going to try to go down low here.
Yeah. Travis catches the inbound pass, and he's bringing it up.
This lineup is interesting to me because I think this lineup really favors Dallas Diesel.
Yeah. As they grab the board, and Quentin passes it out to Kendrick Cole.
3 goes up.
Who shoots but doesn't get it to fall, and I think they're going to call over the back, unfortunately.
I'm going to call it on White, I believe.
Despite the heavy hustle from Luis, they're going to call a...
Wow. Now, very interesting fact about this is that would have been Quinton's 5th foul, and he would have been out of the game if that had been called on him.
Oh, that would have been very interesting.
So that's a very big call just with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. We're going to see what happens. Oh, what a good block. Oh, just a bad pass. Again, just to your point, possessions.
Possessions. Late in the ball game, every possession is critical, whether you're up or down.
I expect Dallas to roll the ball here, not even touch it until, okay, well, they're going to go for it. 2:22 left on the clock.
They're still down 9. Like
You get the sense that this game could get a lot closer. I don't know, a little too quick of a shot
kind
to
of
me.
a black shot right there. Looks like they're going to trap in the
Try to
top.
trap. That's a bad idea.
Travis split
He's
that
too
very
quick.
easily. Bryson
Bryce is going to take a 3. This is huge. Just short.
Doesn't get it though. Quinton's racing up the court. And he takes a 3 that does not fall.
Thought he got hit.
Yep.
I think right now, if you're Dallas, you've got to go to your shooters. You got to go to Trey Harden, or you've got to go to number 10 to DJ Weathers. Those guys have been just putting up 3s all night. And right now, with 1:40 left, you don't have a lot to go off here.
Bryson missed on the jumper.
Again. You got to go quick here if you're Dallas Diesel. You got to get a shot off. That's a little too. Oh, that works.
And we take a paint touch from number 15, Robert Harvey.
That
Travis
works.
bringing up the ball for the Knights.
7-point game, 1:15 left. He's going to try to run this clock out. And if you're the Knights, you want this play to be directed at Travis and no one else. He's your best player on the team.
Bryson on the jumper.
Again,
Doesn't get the ball, but Luis gets the
3 guys on
rebound.
the same team go up for that. Oh, now they're going to call a foul. That's a close call with a minute left.
And
Strange how they don't call that for your best player.
no, they don't. But actually, Quinton raised his hand for the foul. That would
It's number 4 on Robert Harvey as well.
okay.
Got a couple guys with serious
Foul trouble.
foul trouble.
Late in the
Misses
game,
the
yeah.
free throw.
It's 86-79.
Exactly 1 minute on the clock. A lot of time in the world of
Yes.
sports.
Yes, it is.
I think that applies for every sport. A little discussion going on at the scorers table with the ref. I think they were wondering if they were in the double bonus or not as he misses both free throws. What a
The
bounce. It
Knights
comes
are
back.
able
What
to
a
grab the ball.
huge rebound. And they could seal it here. Any shot to me at this moment.
I feel like you definitely want to
Less-
utilize the shot clock here. They got 14. Oh, well,
Jalen
Jalen
goes
takes the shot.
misses it. Oh,
Right,
just
almost
bounces out.
finishes it.
It's going to be out of bounds on the Knights, I think.
Yeah, it'll be
All right, well.
Diesel ball right now. timeout called.
Called
30-second
by Dallas.
timeout.
Well, 36 seconds left. You feel like they've done enough,
Yes. What kind of?
but 36 seconds is a long time.
Definitely, Kelvin. Was that the shot you were looking for on that last possession?
No. I'm a little concerned as to why that ball is not going to, that ball has to go to Travis. He's been on fire all day.
One of my thoughts is just, considering that they're up late in the game, I feel like you always want to use the most amount of time possible.
Right.
But they actually shot that rather quickly in terms of the shot clock. There was still a solid another 15 seconds left.
So right here, you're looking for a quick three maybe,
Possibly.
and then or a quick shot maybe here. And I think you could pretty much call it here. They're not looking to foul. And here we go. Oh, that's gonna run out the clock here. Travis is gonna hold the ball. The Knights are gonna pick up a W here.
As Travis dribbles it out to finish
Travis is
out
gonna
the
dribble
game.
it out, and the Knights are gonna pick up the home win. We're gonna see if we can get a coach's interview here. Final score here in Keene. The Swallow Knights, 86-79.
79. Right before we close this broadcast, I actually have to give a real quick shout out to William Iverson. William Iverson, this shout out is for you. Thank you for listening. And this will be the broadcast as we try to get an in-game interview with Coach Tyler Woolard.
I believe we're gonna get Coach, and I believe we're gonna get Travis, player of the game, to talk to him as well. So we'll see if we can get the coach up here as soon as possible. So 86-79 is a final score here in Keene. We're gonna try to get our two interviews in. See what the coach thought about some of the plays of that game. If we can't get Travis, we'll just get head coach Tyler up here to see what he thought about the game. Give us 2 minutes. We'll be right back.
we are here, Coach Tyler, great win. There's a couple questions. I have to know. You called a timeout about as early as I think I've ever seen. What happened? What did you see? Everybody, I think, was a little lost.
Yeah, well, I just didn't like what I saw on the court. Weren't defensively, weren't moving like we needed to. Offensively, weren't running our sets. So, I mean, that was more of a frustration timeout. And to be honest with you, I'm very frustrated with their effort tonight throughout the entire game. So that timeout was just to kind of correct things early on. So.
That's what we figured. So as the game progressed, first half, you're only up by 1 going into halftime. What did you tell your guys going into halftime to come out and say, hey, they only got 5 guys. Are we going to push the ball? What was the message at halftime?
You guys probably wouldn't want to hear all of it that I told them, but I did tell them that the effort was not there. It was a little embarrassing, in my opinion, again, to have a team with 5 guys and to be, I think we were up by 1 point at the half, and we had 11 turnovers, which is on pace for 22. I got to look at the final stats, but we simply just didn't play well tonight, didn't move the ball, turned it over too many times. It's just unacceptable. So.
One more question. Noticed you took out Travis pretty early. Did you say anything to him at halftime? Because his monster second half was pretty good. What was kind of the message to him, maybe as the leader, maybe as the best guy here?
Sure. So Travis is our point guard. He's our captain. And so I just didn't like the way his energy was early on, and I let him know it. And we spoke at halftime as well and made some adjustments. And, I think that led to a better second half.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much, Coach. See you guys later.